me, theater is an opportunity to think.
The theater for me is fantasy, but also mystery.
What is theater for me? Actualization.
It is essential for me.
Fantastic.
Impressive.
Exciting.
A way to escape.
Amazing.
Universal.
Emotional.
For me, theater is imagination.
Drama is in my life.
It's the transposition of human feelings.
Fun and expression.
This was our dream. We wanted to bring teenagers to theater. We wanted to infect them with theater virus. And this is why we imagined the T.E.E.N. project, Theater European Engagement Network, a cooperation process between 4 different countries, Italy, Norway, Denmark and Portugal. 3 festivals, 1 university. We shared a lot of shows. We used a lot of different tools, always connected with theater criticism. And finally, we discovered that there are no rules, but just a methodology or recommendations.
Carissimi, c'è sul ruscello un salice che si protende dalla sponda.
La bocca sollevò dal fiero pasto quel peccatore.
Le sue ghirlandette, margherite e specchie il suo canuto fogliame sulla corrente vitrea.
Why?
Qui venne ad appendere le sue ghirlandette con ranuncoli, ortiche, margherite.
What?
La bocca sollevò dal fiero pasto quel peccator, forbendole i capelli che gli aveva.
Where?
Ed ella, come
Who?
del tutto, e sempre a pensare a che cosa potrei fare di più, sempre con il cellulare in mano, con il computer, ovunque alla ricerca.
When?
La fame cresce.
How?
Keys and frame. You need to set a situation that allows them to express themselves. So what is really important is what happens before and after the show. They are able to express themselves, but they need that situation. So if you listen to them, they have a lot of things to say. If you engage yourself with them, they will engage and respond to you. Never underestimate your audience. Just listen to them.
Romeo and Juliet, Le Monde and Figaro. Love, hate, war. Relia, Cordelia, and my father and my brother. Caino and Abele. Oh, what a shame! Lady Macbeth. Lady Gaga. Trump and this wife. Google, Instagram. To be or not to be? This is the question.
When teenagers go to theatre, it's very often through the educational system. And that means that we need to have a good relationship with schools and teachers. Very often it's the teacher that makes the choice what to see in the theatre. But we have to remember that theatre is an artistic experience, not an educational experience. And that means that the teacher has to involve the teenagers in the choice, because it has to relate to their lives and to their personal experiences. This is not bringing the school into the theatre. This is giving the teenagers an opportunity to have art in their lives.
diciendo va. No.
To criticize is not to judge, it's to start a dialogue. That's one of the things that we have learned in this project. So every time that we have shared a vision or seen a show together, we have focused on investigating in the personal experience that you have as an audience. And you have to remember that what you think is good and what you believe is the best and the highest quality does not necessarily means that everybody else thinks the same as you. And that's what we have learned, that if you really want to deepen the experience that you have when you see theatre, you have to talk about it afterwards, and you have to respect what you actually experience individually as an audience.
The way you communicate your project is always really important. In this project, the T.E.E.N. project, we've had a lot of focus on how to communicate with the teens and to find a good platform where it's possible to foster critical thought and to discuss without being afraid. We have also had a big focus on how to communicate with the teachers or other adults around the project. This is especially important when we bring arts into school, like we very often do in Norway. It's important that the teacher really feel that he's part of the team and he knows what's going on. In general, I would say that a quote from one of our teen ambassadors really sums up how it should be. She said, "It's okay to go to the theater and don't understand, but it's not okay to go to the theater and feel stupid." This is a really important thought, and we've been working very hard so no one should feel stupid, but should feel included and a part of the project.
Come to the theater! Come to the theater! Come to the theater! Come to the theater! There is a new fantastic show! Come and join us!
There's a fantastic show at theater. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
You can't miss that show!
Thank you.
has been a really interesting journey to see how the teen ambassadors have developed over these last 2 years. They've had a special possibility to see a lot of performances and also to travel with the project and to meet other youth in other countries and really have a good possibility to discuss how they see theatre, how they look at the world, and what they think is interesting. I think in the future, if we could manage to make teen ambassador groups in every city, we would definitely bring much more youth to the theatre, because in many ways performing arts has become a part of their agenda, and it's something that they discuss with their friends, and in that way they also bring friends into the theatre. If we will manage to do that, I think the theatre should definitely also start to do something to bring more youth into the theatre. They could, for example, reduce prices for groups of teenagers that want to come to see a performance. They could make their own teen clubs where young people could meet the actors, could come and discuss with the directors, and to really open up the theatre houses. So it's not like a closed stone building, but an open and pulsating house that are in real communication with the new audience groups.
With the T.E.E.N. project, we discovered how to change the statement "I don't like theatre" into "I don't like this show." What we want is to help spectators to come back to the theatre, friends, and to set up not the show but the theatre situation. because we know that the performance is not the end of the sentence, but just the beginning of a poem. And while a curtain goes down, 1,000 of others are just opening.
Merda, merda, merda!
Azione!
Ah!